Good morning, or afternoon I think now. We just thought we'd give you a little preview of some of the things that'll be up to the fair for people who don't make it to the fair. I wrote a story last night, some of the stuff is in it. Hopefully Carol has time, she'll get it up sometime today. But these will be in between the other flowers that Maggie makes. She's got
She
water
grows.
water and buckets that she grows them in, and we use them to decorate with. These are old hubs off old pieces of equipment, and I just take different things that I find and put them together to give them the simulation that they're flowers. These two little pieces that are on the end of this rod, I found this old rod and when I was plowing in some field, not really sure what it was off, but if you've ever gotten metal fence posts, you'll notice down the bottom there's a piece so that when they go in they won't turn. That's what those are that broke off. This one is just a part of a hog scraper, this round part, welded on a re-rod. And this cap right here came off an old HG Clee track, I think. We found it in the field, and if I remember right, they were like a little bulldozer with no blades on them. A couple of farmers around here had them. They used to do all their field work with them. This is two guards that were broke and a railroad spike, and I just kind of welded them together.
The guards are off a sickle bar.
Yeah, an old ground-driven one. But what you can do is I try to bend the rod so you can move them around, have them in different directions. This one over here we might have seen before. I think we took a picture of it. This is just an old carriage wheel. I cut the outside off, and those are just the spokes. This was just like a spacer. It kind of looks like a saucer, and I just thought that was looked like certain types of flowers. And these are the blades off the conditioner that I was fixing there.
Disc bind.
Disc bind. My bad. I'm going way back now. But I just took them. They have the rounded edges from being overused. I just weld them together, big nut, a piece of re-rod, and
Big nut.
yeah, pretty much. And then I made this one while I was looking at a whole bunch of stuff, and I took a couple pieces of re-ride. This piece here is on silos. It's where the silo hoops go together, and the rod would come through, and then there'd be a nut, and that's how they tighten the silo hoops up.
Is that called the turnbuckle?
No,
Okay.
and there's a name for it, but I can't think of it. Some more guards off that old mowing machine, and I took this re-rod and I just kept heating it up, or as old timers would say, I had her up, and kept twisting it by hand. Kind of twisted it around each other, and then welded, laid it on the table like that, clamped it down and welded. One thing I try not to do, it's hard to do, but it works most of the time because I play at it. But I don't, lots of stuff you should shine it up good before you weld it. I don't shine anything up. I try to weld it with rust and everything on it. Then I take and I'll pull on it, hit and see, make sure it's still going to stay together. And then it's a done deal. No shining, no special treatment, just a piece of old rusty iron. Well, everybody have a good day, and we'll catch y'all later.